guys, welcome back to my channel. I am gonna be doing a makeup type get ready with me for you guys today. I'm gonna be trying kind of like a rainbow eyeshadow look, so let's get into it.
Room full of beautiful women, but I'm online. Room full of women and they notice me. Now all they wanna listen to is Jordan C. Freaking you, is there a freak in you? Come and talk to me.
So, for the look today, we're gonna use my trusty Jaclyn Hill palettes. So, let's get this going. So first I'm gonna do my highlighter on my brow bone. So that way I can just blend my eyeshadow into that. Alright, so we've got that laid down. Now we get into the color. So I'm gonna put yellow like in the corner to orange to pink, and then at the bottom I'm gonna do like blue and purple. Okay, it's gonna be a little like that. It's probably gonna change just a little bit. Okay, so first, we're gonna pick up the yellow, and I'm gonna put it in the corner. There, just like that. And on the other eye. And I want to make sure I get it in the crease because I want it to go up a little bit like that so I can kind of blend it together. So just make sure. Got that laid the right way. Just want to make sure I've got enough color on there. Okay, so we've got that laid down. So now we'll go into orange. So I'm gonna tap all that yellow off there. And since I'm gonna go into a color that it's kind of gonna go into anyways, I'm just gonna dip right in there. I'm not gonna get out like another brush. And then put it in the middle. And I like to make sure that I'm blending as I go. So that way they all melt together. That's like the key out of any perfect makeup look. I shouldn't say perfect because that's just not realistic. But I feel like a huge part of makeup look is, yes, making sure everything blends, everything's smooth, everything just goes together. So keep doing that. And then put some on the eyelid too, because the whole thing's kind of gradient. Like a gradient rainbow. Well, and I wanted to do one of these videos because I decided to give my nails some time to breathe because they've had nails like acrylics on them for the past couple months, and I just felt like it was probably time for them to be able to have a little breather. They're so thin. So that also needed, they also needed to be able to get healthy again. Okay, So I've got the orange laid. I'm gonna lay all those top colors before I fully blend out the top colors. And I think I'll probably have to go in again on a couple of them just to make sure the blending is exactly how I want it. So now I'm gonna go in with the pink. Get that started. Just like that. Now the other eye. And I do also want to let you guys know that I am in the works. I'm gonna do a little series about like my addiction and my recovery story. But I'm writing it out. I wanna, cause it starts in like 2011, and I wanna write it out because I don't wanna miss anything. And also I have blocked out a lot of that. And I'm assuming it's some type of like trauma response, because I just don't, you know what I mean? I don't want to remember. But I feel like in order for me to be able to like really deal with it, I'm gonna have to remember, so that way I can like heal, right? Because like just leaving it locked up, like not remembering, feels like that's just me locking it up and just expecting it to go away. And I don't want that trauma to like come out later down the road when I could have already dealt with it. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm going through and blending out the top. So that way, it's not like a harsh line. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the yellow. I'll put it right there. And on the other eye, I'm gonna do the same thing. Little circles to blend it. Little circle. Okay. So that is, now I want to go back into the orange. Just a little bit, because I don't want to like remove it. I just want it to have that like airbrush look to it. On the other side. Yeah, I want them to be blended, but at the same time, like, I want you to be able to see all three of the colors, because then it's not really that rainbow effect, I don't feel, right? Okay, now the pink. Small circles. So yeah, hopefully, and it's gonna be my the recovery story. It's gonna be a couple parters, probably like 2, maybe 3. Just because I've got like little stories and stuff that I want to also share with you guys. So yeah, it might be a couple part long type deal. But I want to be able to, I want to share my story, because that's like kind of my reason for doing this whole YouTube and like TikTok and all that. I want to be able to share my story. I want people to see where you can get to. You know, I've only had 2 years clean at this point, and I feel like I'm in like living a totally different life than I was. And that is definitely like possible. You just have to be willing to put the time in and stick it out. And that's the hard part. That is for sure the hard part. Because you in your head may feel like, well, I've done the work. I've done what I needed to do and I should be further by now. But the thing is you don't get to decide that. They told me when I was in rehab that when you're digging this hole and you're putting yourself in this position, you can't expect to be able to dig yourself out super fast. That's just not realistic, and that's setting yourself up for failure, because it's probably going to take you twice as long to dig yourself out of the hole than it actually took to dig the hole. You see what I'm saying? So you've just got to be patient. You've really got to want it. And like, if you've burned bridges and like anything like that, like you don't get to tell someone what the time frame is to like forgive you. Like that's not a you thing. That's a them thing. Because you have to heal. They have to heal, and they have a right to heal at their own time and their own pace. The only thing you can do is take accountability and work on yourself. That's it. That's literally it. Okay, let's see here. Now I want to go back. And I do this the whole time so that my hand is up looking like that. But, so yes, I am working on that. That'll be out. I'd like to put the first part out by the end of the week. But I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little anxious, because like, that's a lot of vulnerability. But like I said, I do want to share my story, because maybe it'll help somebody. Maybe somebody will see it and be like, oh, I can do that. And for me, makeup was a big part of me getting clean at first, because it made me feel good. And it's important to find those things that make you feel good. Because the addiction part of it is like, what do they call it? It is just a symptom to the bigger problem. Because I know for me, using was after I was in an extremely abusive relationship, very controlling, like, so that's just the direction I went with it. Okay, so that's that. Here's my brush. Now I've got fallout. And I just kind of brush the fallout away. That's why some people do their like foundation and stuff after they do everything else, because that way they can just brush it off. And it's summertime, so I don't really use foundation and stuff in the summer. And not only that, I don't have a color that even matches, so. Because I got my foundation wintertime. So it doesn't even match my skin color right now. Okay, so now we do the bottom. We've got the top done. So let me find, we're gonna do on the bottom, purple and blue. Okay, so I think we should put the purple on the outside and then the blue on the inside, because the blue and the yellow will go together better, and then the purple and the pink. So let's try this purple first. And yeah, we'll just put this on the outer corner there. And then I want to make sure and kind of bring it out here and kind of blend the pink and the purple together just a little. I'm going to dip into this darker purple. Give it a little depth. I want to make sure you can see it good. Okay, so there's the purple. Now we're gonna go in with the blue, which is gonna be more of a bluey green because I don't have a blue. Not in this palette. So it's more like a jade color. It's called jade. So I'm gonna put this. I do have a blue, but it's like a darker blue a little bit. Trust the process. That's another thing you gotta tell yourself with makeup. Trust the process. And honestly, it doesn't even look right until you get everything else done, I don't feel. Like eyeliner, mascara, I don't feel like it all fully comes together until the very end. Now I want to go back into this yellow though and redo that on the corner. That. Now I do want to go back in with this jade color and kind of go back in right there. Okay. So there's that. I do want to take a bigger brush and kind of do the blending again, because that's also gonna help everything just melt. So that's what we have right now. Where did my brushes go? Okay, so I'm gonna go back in here with this purple. Marry those a little bit more in the middle. That looks a little better to me. Okay. And then now, I need to go back in here. My highlighter. I will put that back in the corner again because I just really just covered it up. just like that. And that's where we are now. Brush off any fallout. Okay, now let me come, I'm gonna go do my eyeliner because I cannot do that on camera. That's just not gonna work. I'm gonna do my eyeliner, my mascara, and finish my makeup up, and I will be right back with you guys. So I just finished up. I was just putting on my mascara and my highlighter, but I have just finished this up. I wish this blue was a little more blue and not as dark as what it is, but I still think that it turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. So yeah, now I just need to do my hair. Have made it to the end of this video. I definitely appreciate it. I will be coming out with more videos like this and more vlogs, more other types of videos, but if there's anything in particular you would like to let me, for me to do, if I could talk, that would be great. But no, if there's anything you'd like for me to do, just let me know, comment it down below. Go comment on any of my other social medias and I will definitely see it. But thank you guys for watching.